Congress MP Shashi Tharoor has delivered a big statement praising Prime Minister Modi, and it comes at a politically sensitive moment. This is a day after Shashi Tharoor skipped a key Congress meeting amidst visible churn within the party. Shashi Tharoor said that Prime Minister Modi sees the constitution as sacrosanct and that it has stood the test of time. Tharoor also remarked that those who once rejected the constitution, including the RSS, have now embraced it because of the Prime Minister. Comments have triggered fresh buzz amidst ongoing Congress-Tharoor friction. The BJP has been quick to seize the moment. Party spokesperson Tom Vadakan says the Congress has always been divided and alleges that leaders who speak up are condemned and controlled within the party.
The BJP's Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced that the Constitution was his holy book. In fact, in his first speech ever to the US Congress, joint sitting of the US House of Congress, he said the Constitution is my only holy book. I mean, as I point out, that's not strictly accurate because it's the Bhagavad Gita that he gives out to visiting heads of state and government. But the message was still, that's how he sees the Constitution as sacrosanct. And the result is that even those who rejected the Constitution, as the RSS had done, have now embraced it. So I would say that we have a constitution that has stood the test of time.
Congress MP Shashi Tharoor didn't only just praise Prime Minister Modi, he also reiterated his stance with regard to Operation Sindhu, saying that is the big bone of contention. Listen in.
I have at no stage violated any of the party's positions in Parliament. The only issue on which there's been a public disagreement on principle has been about Operation Sindhu, where I did take a very strong stand. Let me say to all of you that I remain unapologetic about that, because after Pahalgam happened, I myself, as an observer and commentator, which I also am. In Parliament, we have lawyers, we have doctors, we have business people. We also have some writers, and I'm one of them. And as a writer, I had written a column in the Indian Express, the North Indian Express, which I think I gave the title after Pahalgam. They gave it the title, Hit Hard, Hit Smart.
जो भी कोई तेजस्वी नेता होगा, उसको अपमानित करने का कोई मौका राहुल गांधी और उनकी चटिया नहीं करती है, कोई मौका खोती नहीं है। वो हर जो है सम्मानित नेता का अपमान करती है। तो बारंबार शशि थरूर का अपमान राहुल गांधी और उनकी जो मंडली है वो करती रही है। शशि थरूर इससे आज ही जाकर अब कांग्रेस की बैठकों में भी नहीं जा रहे हैं, और वो ये पा रहे हैं कि मीडिया में ऐसे विषयों पर कांग्रेस के लोग चर्चा करते हैं, लेकिन कांग्रेस की अपनी बैठकों में किसी प्रकार की लोकतांत्रिक प्रणाली का कोई स्थान नहीं है।
Congress versus Tharoor is exploding as the MP has issued a fresh statement regarding the growing friction within the party, saying he will take this issue with high command and will not enter into this issue at any public event. Amidst this, there is a high-profile meeting that is likely to take place where Rahul Gandhi and Mallikarjun Kharge will meet their disgruntled MP from Thiruvananthapuram. Sources tell NDTV that the three leaders will hope to address their grievances, bury the hatchet, and sources say Tharoor is upset with the snub in the Kerala Congress unit. The rift reportedly widened when Rahul Gandhi named other leaders on the dais but ignored Shashi Tharoor on stage, failing to mention him by name. He allegedly overlooked Shashi Tharoor while greeting other leaders, prompting a visible reaction as Shashi Tharoor then left the Kochi event before it was completed. Reports of the meeting comes a day after Shashi Tharoor skipped Congress's key Kerala meeting, and the Congress MP says that party leadership was informed of his absence, but he didn't really deny the rift publicly.
താങ്കൾ പോയില്ല, താങ്കൾ അസാന്നിധ്യം വലുതായിട്ട് ചർച്ച ചെയ്യപ്പെടുന്നു. ഒപ്പം തന്നെ കൊച്ചിയിലെ പരിപാടിയിൽ താങ്കൾ അപമാനിതനായ തരത്തിലേക്ക് ഒരു ചർച്ച വരുന്നത്. രണ്ടിനുള്ള അഭിപ്രായം എന്താണ്?
നോക്കൂ, എനിക്ക് പറയാനുള്ളതല്ല ഞാൻ പാർട്ടി നേതൃത്വത്തോട് നേരിട്ട് പറയണമെന്നല്ല. നിങ്ങൾ പല കാര്യങ്ങളും എഴുതിയിട്ട് മാധ്യമത്തിൽ അതിൽ ചില കാര്യങ്ങൾ ശരിയായിരിക്കും, ചില കാര്യങ്ങൾ ശരിയായിരിക്കില്ല. ഞാൻ അതിനെക്കുറിച്ച് ഇവിടെ പബ്ലിക്കിൽ ചർച്ച നടക്കുന്നത് ശരിയല്ല. ഞാൻ പോയില്ലേ, ഞാൻ പാർട്ടി നേതൃത്വത്തെ അറിയിച്ചു, നേരത്തെ അറിയിച്ചു ഞാൻ വരുന്നില്ല എന്ന്. എനിക്ക് എന്തായാലും ഇവിടെ വാക്ക് കൊടുത്തായിരുന്നു. ഇതിനെ ക്യാൻസൽ ചെയ്തിട്ട് പോയിട്ട് വരേണ്ടിയിരുന്നു. കോഴിക്കോടേക്ക് വരാനും പോകാനും കുഴപ്പമില്ല, നിങ്ങൾക്കറിയാമല്ലോ. അപ്പോൾ ഒന്നുമല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇത് ചെയ്യണം, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ചെയ്യണം. ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു ഈ സ്ഥിതി ഞാൻ ഇതാണ് ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്നത്. പക്ഷെ ഞാൻ ഉറപ്പുമായിട്ട് പിന്നെ പാർലമെന്റിലെ എല്ലാ വിധത്തിലും പങ്കെടുക്കുമ്പോൾ പാർട്ടിയെ ആ സമയത്ത് കാണാൻ നേതൃത്വത്തിന്. പക്ഷെ എനിക്ക് പറയാനുള്ളത് പാർട്ടിയുടെ അകത്ത് പറയാനുള്ളത് പാർട്ടിയുടെ അകത്ത് തന്നെ പറയണം, നല്ലത് മാധ്യമക്കാരുടെ മുമ്പിലല്ല. നിങ്ങൾ എല്ലാവരും നിങ്ങളുടെ കാര്യങ്ങൾ ചെയ്തോളൂ. ഞാൻ എന്റെ കാര്യം whatever issues there are would have to be discussed between the party leadership and myself, and I look forward to an opportunity to do that. I'm not entering into this issue in public at all.
If any problem, he is having any problem, we will, the leaders, discuss with that. We will settle the matter amicably.
कांग्रेस एक वट वृक्ष है, बरगद का पेड़ है, जो इस बरगद के नीचे रहता है उस सबको छां मिलती है, और जो बरगद के बाहर जाता है वो सदैव धूप में ही रहता है, उसको छां नहीं मिल पाती।
देखिए, गैंडी कांग्रेस में ओरिजिनल कांग्रेसी कभी खुश नहीं रह सकता है। ये कांग्रेस की समस्या है कि अब उसको गैंडी कांग्रेस से मुक्ति चाहिए। बहुत जल्दी कांग्रेस में आप टूट देखेंगे।
उनका कुछ पहले से प्री डिटर्मिन्ड इवेंट्स थे केरला में ही, जो उन्होंने बकायदा बताया है कि वो उन्होंने पार्टी ऑफिस को ये बताया हुआ था कि उनके इवेंट्स रहेंगे अराउंड दोज डेट्स जिस दिन वो केरला के जो लीडर्स हैं, लीडरशिप मिल रही है दिल्ली में, उसके बारे में उन्होंने पहले से ही कहा हुआ है। तो मैं इसमें कोई अटकलें नहीं लगाना चाहूंगी। और आखिर में एक पक्ष के वो एमपी हैं, उस पक्ष में क्या निर्णय होता है, क्या डिसीजन होता है, क्या अंदर की खींचतान है, वो उस पार्टी को निर्णय लेना पड़ेगा। इसमें मैं कमेंट करूं या कोई और कमेंट करे, वो लाजमी नहीं है।
Turning attention to battleground Tamil Nadu, where Chief Minister M.K. Stalin launched a blistering attack on Governor R.N. Ravi. While replying to the governor's address in the assembly, Stalin accused the governor of insulting his own constitutional position and challenging a democratically elected government, calling the standoff unprecedented in Tamil Nadu's political history. Chief Minister asserted that Tamil Nadu's long-standing tradition is to begin assembly sessions with the Tamil anthem and end with the national anthem, insisting that the state needs no lessons in patriotism or national integrity. BJP's Tamil Nadu spokesperson hit back, saying, why is it that this is being objected to, saying traditions must align with the union government's policy.
மாண்புமிகு ஆளுநர் அவர்கள் தான் படிக்க வேண்டிய உரையை படிக்காம போறது வேடிக்கையா இருக்கு. இன்னும் சொல்லணும்னா அவர் வகிக்கிற பதவியை அவரே அவமானப்படுத்துகிறார். இந்திய அரசியலமைப்பு சட்டத்தையே ஒரு பொறுப்புள்ள பதவியில் இருந்துட்டு கேவலப்படுத்துகிற செயலா இருக்குது. அதுலேயும் கடந்த 3 வருஷமா நம்முடைய மாண்புமிகு ஆளுநர் அவர்கள் ஒரே காரணத்தை திரும்ப திரும்ப சொல்லி மக்களால் தேர்ந்தெடுக்கப்பட்ட ஒரு அரசு தயாரித்து கொடுத்த உரையை படிக்காம வெளியேறுவதை மக்களாட்சிக்கு விடப்பட்ட சவாலாகவே இந்த பேரவை கருத வேண்டியுள்ளது. கோடிக்கணக்கான மக்களால் தேர்ந்தெடுக்கப்பட்ட அரசு இது. கோடிக்கணக்கான மக்களுடைய விருப்பங்களுக்கு ஏற்ற வகையில் செயல்படக்கூடிய அரசு இது. ஆளுநர் உரை தொடங்கும் போது தமிழ்தாய் வாழ்த்து பாடுறதும் முடிவுறும் போது நாட்டுப்பண் பாடுறதும் தான் தமிழ்நாடு சட்டமன்றத்தினுடைய மரபு. முதலிலேயே நாட்டுப்பண் பாடவில்லை என்பதே திரும்ப திரும்ப குற்றச்சாட்டா அவர் சொல்லிட்டு வரார். இந்த நாட்டின் மீதும் நாட்டுப்பண் மீதும் அளவற்ற பெருமதிப்பை மரியாதையை கொண்டுள்ளவர்கள் நாங்கள். தேசிய ஒருமைப்பாட்டிலையும் நாட்டுப்பற்றிலையும் யாருக்கு குறைஞ்சவர்கள் அல்ல நாங்கள் என்பதை இந்த பேரவை உறுப்பினர் சார்பா ஆளுநர் அவர்களுக்கு அழுத்தம் திருத்தமா நான் சொல்லிக்க விரும்புகிறேன்.
In a major political development in Tamil Nadu, senior MP R. Dharma, a known supporter of OPS, has joined hands with Edappadi Palanisamy, which is being considered as a major jolt to the OPS camp. R. Dharma is largely known as a prominent OPS loyalist, and with this move, the O. Selvam camp is now almost isolated, with very few of his supporters being with him, because many have now crossed over, leaving him with little organizational backing. The latest defection further strengthens Edappadi Palanisamy's position, marks another setback for OPS in the ongoing AIA-DMK power struggle. Turning attention now to Bengal, where Nobel laureate Amartya Sen has voiced deep unease over the ongoing special intensive revision process in West Bengal, calling it a hurried exercise conducted with undue haste. The 92-year-old economist warned that the process lacks the necessary care and time, which could jeopardize democratic participation just months before the assembly elections. Sen shared his own experience of being summoned by the Election Commission to justify a logical discrepancy regarding his mother's age, an issue he says was resolved only with the help of friends. And he also warned that millions of rural Indians who, like him, lack birth certificates, and this leaves poor and underprivileged citizens at a huge disadvantage. The Nobel laureate also says that even poll officials seem overwhelmed with just months ahead of state assembly elections. He cautioned that the structural bias against the poor could lead to mass under-accounting of voters. And in fact, listen into what Kalyan Banerjee had to say to this.
That what he has said, Mr. Amartya Sen, that is very correctly said. Very correctly said. And the MOS and the MP of West Bengal of the BJP has recently said that this notice are going to the public for hearing only for harassing them. That is Sukanta Mujumdar. He has said it. He has also admitted it. Therefore, the entire process is entirely illegal. That apart, what is happening now, we on the last occasion raised objection to give instructions to the WhatsApp, and the Supreme Court has taken cognizance of that. That no instruction can be given by WhatsApp to the officers. That should be public order or notification. Now, the Election Commission has changed the idea. What they are doing now, they have given 8 instructions through virtual conference. No in-writing conference. One of the important thing is this: they are saying that the 2002 SIR role was defective.
Suspense in Maharashtra civic polls with 4 newly elected corporators of the Shiv Sena UBT faction in Kalyan going missing and being unreachable. The district president of the Thackeray group has directly submitted a missing persons complaint at the police station. An official written complaint has been filed seeking a search for the unreachable corporators. A demand has been made for a technical investigation, including CCTV footage and call data records. Turning attention now to Congress MP Rajshekhar's comments on rape that has sparked a huge controversy. Speaking at an event, Congress MP Rajshekhar said that a small incident of rape and murder has got both national and international publicity, and that has led to tourism footfalls being reduced by 50%. BJP's Shehzad Poonawala hit out at the Congress, saying that through these comments, the Congress's mindset was being exposed and that the party has a history of backing rapists.
ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಇನ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಇನ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂಜಾದ್ರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ರೇಪ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮರ್ಡರ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಅದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಇನ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು, ನೋವಿನ ಸಂಗತಿ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಪ್ರಚಾರ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮದಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಬಂತು. ಅದ್ರ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ 50% ಟೂರಿಸಂ ಕಡಿಮೆ, ಈಗ 50% ಟೂರಿಸಂ ಕಡಿಮೆ. ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಸ್ಥಳಗಳಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಪ್ರಚಾರ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿ ಒಂದು ಇನ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಅದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಚಾರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ.
Congress MP from Karnataka has called rape and murder of 2 women and another friend of theirs, an Israeli woman, a tourist, as a very small and minor incident. This is the state of affairs and mindset of the Congress party. Their home minister says rapes, molestation that takes place during broad daylight are small incidents. Their Karnataka MLA says if you can't stop rape, the woman should enjoy the rape. Shanti Dhariwal, who was a minister in the Rajasthan government, said rapes happen because it's a Mardon ka Pradesh. We have seen the instances of how Congress has backed rapists, and now this. Where is Ladki Hu Lad Sakti Hu Kehne Wali Priyanka Vadra? She's silent. She makes an issue about rapes when it happens in BJP ruled states, but in Congress ruled states, she allows such people to prevail with such mindset.
After the backlash, there has been a clarification that has come in from the Member of Parliament. Listen in.
ಭಕ್ತರು ಬರೋ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಪ್ರವಾಸಿಗರ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ. ಆದರೆ ಕೆಲವಿಷ್ಟು ಮಾಧ್ಯಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನು ತಪ್ಪಾಗಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಬಿಂಬಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದು ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಸರಿಯಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಆಂಜನೇಯನ ಭಕ್ತರು ಬರಬೇಕು, ಟೂರಿಸ್ಟ್ಗಳು ಬರಬೇಕು, ಪ್ರವಾಸಿಗರು ಬರಬೇಕು. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಸೌಕರ್ಯಗಳಿದ್ದಾವೆ, ಪ್ರವಾಸಿ ಸ್ಥಾನಗಳಿದ್ದಾವೆ, ಸುರಕ್ಷತೆ ಇದೆ, ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಆತಿಥ್ಯವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಕಳಕಳೆಯಿಂದ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇದನ್ನ ಯಾವುದೇ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮಗಳು ಕೂಡ ತಪ್ಪಾಗಿ ಬಿಂಬಿಸುವಂತ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಮನವಿಯನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
Now, shifting focus now to, the winter that continues to tighten its grip across the western Himalayan region. Fresh snowfall has been reported from parts of Kashmir, Jammu and Himachal Pradesh, bringing sub-zero temperatures, travel advisories and striking visuals from multiple locations. From snow-covered heritage sites to rail lines and hill towns, here are the latest ground visuals as the cold wave persists. First up, we get you visuals from Anantnag, where fresh snowfall has covered the historic Martand Sun Temple. Visuals show the ancient ruins blanketed in snow, highlighting how winter conditions continue across South Kashmir. In Himachal Pradesh, the iconic Kalka-Shimla heritage toy train winds its way through a snow-covered route. The visuals capture the slow-moving train cutting through white hills and pine forests, offering a rare and picturesque winter journey. Fresh snowfall has cloaked Kedarnath in a pristine white blanket. The visuals show the sacred shrine standing tall amid snow-laden mountains as mist and silence take over the valley, turning the holy town into a breathtaking picture of faith and winter calm. To Himachal Pradesh now, where Manali has received heavy snowfall, leaving vehicles, rooftops and roads covered. The drop in temperatures has intensified cold conditions across the region. In Chakrata, there's been a flood of tourists that have rushed to the town. Due to the heavy influx of these tourists, long traffic jams have occurred on the main roads leading to Chakrata. Long queues of tourist vehicles were seen everywhere. Although this heavy snowfall and traffic jam increased the difficulties for the tourists, their enthusiasm remained undiminished. Take a look at this ground report that's been filed by Mohammad Ghazali from Manali.
More than 3 months of dry spell has been broken in Himachal Pradesh, with fresh snowfall being reported from the upper reaches of Kullu, Manali and other tourist destinations. You can see people are saying that perhaps there is a long traffic queue of vehicles, and you can see behind me, this is the approach roads. We are moving towards Manali. Since morning it has been around 7 to 8 hours. We started off from Chandigarh and yet we have not been able to make or reach towards Manali. And all these vehicles, you see vehicles approaching towards Manali. On this side you see all these vehicles coming from different parts of Punjab, Haryana, Delhi and even some of the northernmost states from this Hindi speaking belt. These vehicles are approaching towards Manali. There has been warning that people should not go to the upper areas, to the upper reaches, but still thousands of vehicles have made an entry into Himachal Pradesh since yesterday, because fresh snowfall was reported on Friday in different locations, be it Shimla, Manali, Kullu, Kufri and other tourist destinations. And yet again, after 31st December and 1st January, on the eve of New Year, we had seen a huge footfall of tourists into Himachal Pradesh with the movement of thousands of vehicles. And yet again, with the fresh snowfall being reported from multiple locations in Himachal Pradesh, the hilly state is now seeing huge footfall of tourists.
The T20 World Cup scheduling controversies hopefully seems to be at its final act, with the International Cricket Council, or the ICC, officially informing Bangladesh Cricket Board that it has been replaced by Scotland. It's learned that senior ICC officials, including Chairman Jay Shah, were in Dubai, and an email was sent late in the evening to BCB Chairman conveying the global body's decision. Earlier, the Bangladesh Cricket Board had refused to travel to India, citing security concerns. Pakistan was allegedly instigating Bangladesh. Now it has reacted to the exclusion, with the PCB chairman Mohsin Naqvi saying that Bangladesh was treated unfairly by ICC. Naqvi added that Pakistan's own participation in the tournament will now be decided by the government. Exactly how this rounds up ahead of a crucial tournament, my colleague Rika Roy decodes for you.
Well, the writing was on the wall for Bangladesh after the ICC board meeting 3 days ago that voted against Bangladesh's will of playing their all their T20 World Cup matches in Sri Lanka. There were 14 of the 16 members who voted in favor of the Bangladesh team traveling to India. And then ICC told them, if you do not come back with a positive response in 24 hours' time, we are going to have you out of the World Cup and have you replaced by Scotland, which is the next best team. Bangladesh Cricket Board in the 24 hours time had several meetings. In fact, their sports advisor met the players, met the board officials. After that, they did a very big press conference even before discussing with the ICC. Even before going to ICC, they did a press conference saying that they were not traveling to India because of security reasons. They felt that the security situation in India was not conducive for them to play, despite multiple assurances by the ICC, despite the security detail being given to them even during the board meeting. In fact, Bangladesh Cricket Board accused ICC of double standards, saying that what they had asked for specifically was not given. What they were given instead was the standard operating procedure. So there were a lot of allegations that flew back and forth. And finally, now here we are, perhaps seeing the end of the story after 20 days after Mustafizur Rahman was shown the door from IPL, and then Bangladesh saying that they will not travel to India.
Turning attention to top international news, tensions continue rising fast between the US and Iran. Warships are on the move, fighter jets are in place, and airlines are cancelling flights. This report tells you the full story.
The United States has deployed a massive naval fleet to the Persian Gulf. Leading the charge is the aircraft carrier USS Abraham Lincoln, joined by destroyers and guided missile cruisers. Fighter jets from the US are now in Jordan, and British Typhoons are stationed in Qatar.
We're watching Iran. You know, we have a lot of ships going that direction, just in case. We have a big flotilla going in that direction, and we'll see what happens.
Iran has responded with a warning. Any military strike will be treated as all-out war. The Revolutionary Guard says its forces remain finger on the trigger.
ترامپ خیلی اهمیت نمیدیم. اون میداند که اگر دست تعرضی به سمت رهبر ما دراز بشود، نه آن دست را قطع میکنیم. قاطعانه و شجاعانه و شعار هم نیست، بلکه دنیای آنها را به آتش خواهیم کشید.
The escalation comes after months of nationwide protests over economic collapse. Activists report that more than 5,000 people have been killed in government crackdowns only since late 2025. The crisis is also affecting global travel. Major airlines including Lufthansa, Air France, KLM and regional carriers like Emirates and Etihad have suspended flights to Tehran and other cities. Some airlines, including Air India, are rerouting flights to avoid Iranian airspace, causing delays worldwide. Analysts say the standoff threatens global trade and security. While Trump has warned of military action if executions continue, he has also left room for diplomacy and dialogue.
837, mostly young men, were going to be hung on Thursday. And I said, if you hang those people, you're going to be hit harder than you've ever been hit.
With warships moving, jets on alert, and diplomacy on a knife edge, The world watches closely as the US and Iran face one of their most dangerous moments in years. For now, both the nations are preparing, while the ripple effects are being felt far beyond just the Middle East. Arjun Samar Mahindran for NDTV World.